candle.
We're going to play it one more time, guys. Yes, I can hear you.
Thank you.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
We got what we got?
Jamia. Hey, Jamia. Hey. Tommy.
We got Tommy.
Naturally
Strong. We got everybody.
Oh, wow. You guys jumped in here quick. How are you guys doing? Happy Monday. Happy Monday, guys.
What's happy about it? We breathing.
I know. It's been hectic, guys. I'm jumping on right after work. Right after.
Well. And I am joined, that ain't special. Hey, Tommy.
I'm joined by Betty. Your hair looks great. Thank you. This the old style from the last video.
That's so cute. I'm telling you.
This the last day for it.
Miss Thing did her thing. Your hair just look completely different. Oh, hey, Jamie, he calling you bestie again. He ain't your bestie. He ain't our bestie. You done took somebody on that ship, we know. Warm me.
Where are you, Warmstrong? Where are you currently located?
He home, I believe.
Where are you currently located, Warmstrong?
What you mean? He home. He ain't answering, so he home.
Hold on.
He's somewhere he ain't supposed to be.
Betty, can you still see me? Because I'm looking at something real quick.
I can see you.
You can see. Okay, good. I am.
You talking about he is my bestie. All right, you can keep him. Yeah, but Jamie, she getting all the trips. Shoot. Tommy, what you been up to?
Guys, I'm here. I'm juggling a little bit. Please bear with me. That's why I got Betty up here to help me.
Oh, is that what I'm supposed to be doing?
I meant to send this out.
Who you calling a hater?
Huh?
Talking about who you calling a hater? I'd be glad I'm on live.
Who a hater? No, he did. Let me see.
Strong, that Instagram I sent you this morning, it was hilarious, wasn't it? It was unbelievable.
Naturally corporate, what you been up to?
Who's naturally corporate?
Naturally corporate. She is also a natural hair influencer. She has beautiful hair, and she's been supportive of me for a while. You know, when I told you I was kind of wandering through the YouTube streets, she was one of the few people,
and me and Jamie was having a party, girl. We was partying
that I
while you
connected
was
with.
wondering.
So yeah, naturally corporate. I appreciate you. I really, really do. I really, really do.
Didn't they want strong writing like normal?
Okay. He talking about my music again, Tommy.
What Tommy say?
Talking about my music at Friday the 13th.
Won't like me not being in there. Like, oh, safe. Oh, praise God. Because I was about to
jamming off that Tommy.
Tommy, because we'll
be
miss
jamming
you.
off that music.
We'll miss you.
Yeah.
You are a spokesperson.
But thank you guys for joining. I appreciate you.
They love to talk about YouTube.
Let me see.
YouTube. Today is March.
That's what we're going to talk about today, guys.
We're going to talk about the internet.
All that good stuff.
But one song, I don't care what you say. That is crazy. Crazy. Okay.
I'm trying to, I'm connecting with a couple of people, guys. Give me a sec.
I hope everybody, Jamie, I seen you was in I know you was in Carol's live. Seemed like no, you weren't at Miss T, because Miss T you was somewhere. No, you was somewhere else.
I haven't seen Jamie around today.
You have to catch her. She's trying to be sneaky. She don't want me to catch her. Because she's supposed to be resting.
How did your premiere go?
Who premiere?
Premiere.
Huh? Who had a premiere?
Did. She just had a premiere.
Oh.
I think. Didn't you, Jamie? I might be wrong. I don't know.
Today is the 4th. All day.
Yeah, guys.
And she had a premiere at 5. She got one at 5:30.
Oh, it's coming up.
Yeah, she got one at 5:30.
Okay, well, thank you for jumping on. I appreciate it.
5:30.
Yeah, guys. Had a kind of a busy day today. You know, most of it be I have to work, of course, but Betty, my mother, and this
lottery.
Well, the surgery that she had.
Right. What was the matter?
And she's setting the rules in the doctor's instructions for it. I'm like, you supposed to kind of relax for a week. That's just till today. I can do what I want to do. I said no. And I had to call the doctor's office and it's all like the little extra stuff,
See, y'all got the baby up for a week. Tamika in the house.
No, she doesn't really like to be babied.
Oh.
At all. She kind of, feels some kind of way because she's very feisty and very independent.
Okay. Y'all want to take Joshua out, please?
Joshua.
Jamie or Warmstrong. Can you take Joshua out, please?
Let me see. Let me go down. I'm missing some people.
Because I would have to go over the other side.
Let's see.
Huh?
I guess they got him.
Yeah, I'm sure. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Okay. Y'all got him. Okay. Hey, got Tamika. We got Tamika in here. Hey, Tamika Davis.
Girl. Yep, that's Tamika.
Oh, Jamie, you was on Carol's. Okay. I'm just catching that.
Yeah. Carol's.
How was it? Did she cook something? Did she make something?
I don't seem like it. I think she was on 3 hours, I think.
Oh, wow. Okay. All right.
That's what I saw. That's what I saw.
Look what Tommy said, babe.
Did I miss it? Ooh, I'm telling you. Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. I can't tell you.
I don't
Listen,
know
I
about
can't
any
tell you on
juicy
Trish.
guys.
This Trish live. So Tommy, I can't tell you.
Now, what I can tell y'all about the natural hair community, honey, this Beyonce product line drop.
Hey, to the chat.
That's been the talk of the natural hair community. You know, Beyonce got a lot going on right now.
Yeah, she making all
because
that
she
money.
dropped that new product. She's dipping a toe over there into country music.
Ooh,
and I heard
she gonna get
being
an
well
award.
received.
She gonna get an award.
I heard it's being well received.
She gonna get an award.
And you know, she got like 32 Grammys, I think. Wow.
And then she got
Some people are blessed to get 1 Grammy. She got like
she worked hard, girl. That was she took off a whole year.
Tuba chat, Kevin.
Yeah, honey, we got Kevin in the house. Kevin, I got to get Kevin on my show one day. I got to write him. I never had Kevin on my show.
Yeah, Kevin, I was trying to see what you had coming up. I was trying to get a rave.
When you do an interview with Kevin, honey, you get the people.
Yeah, because Kevin is a wealth of knowledge. If you guys,
if you listen,
I think most of you on here probably know about Tuba Chat, but for those who don't, Tuba Chat is, just what it is, just what it says. It's a YouTube chat. A lot of content creators are over there. They get to network with each other, get to know each other. And it's just a great way to meet, other YouTubers who can relate to what you're going through as far as, YouTube, our challenges as content creators. And Kevin does a great job of shouting out everybody. And I'm so glad, that I went over there. I was telling Betty the other day, because I had heard about it, and this had to be probably 2 years ago. I stumbled across you, and I went on there, and it was so many people chatting, and Kevin was going. I was like, okay, what is this?
What you did?
I thought it was a bit too much for me.
A lot of people did that.
Yeah, and then it popped up again. I said, let me go over here again, and then I was able to kind of, understand, what was going on. And I was so welcome. I felt so welcome.
I know that was
Super chat. And it was refreshing to me. It really was, because like I said, I was wandering YouTube street.
And when I went, he say most people don't join the first night. I joined the first night because I had finally found sane. That's what it was. Yeah. I had been to so many crazes. I was like, I got to be crazy too.
Finally found something, that you could relate to. I know that's how I felt, that I could relate to.
Especially when I was working on my 4,000 hours.
Kind of new to YouTube and, figuring out, their way. And like I said, the main thing, I felt so welcomed and embraced, even though, it was folks from, how they say we have niches, right? It was folks from all different kinds of niches, but they still made me feel well. Kevin and Scratch and Pete, they made me feel welcome.
Don't forget about Pete.
Yeah. Y'all was just laughing for 3 hours. Yeah, Carl.
Yeah, when I seen him a little bit. Jamie, I got working hours now, child. I can't be playing Monday through Friday.
Yeah. Carl is a lot of fun. I'm just
wellness with music, Mama.
Hey. Yeah, wellness for Fugal Mama. I'm still on my journey. I'm struggling. I'm struggling on that fitness and health journey, but I'm
Yeah.
still at it. I haven't given up.
Yeah.
Okay, who's okay? Folks saying hi. Let me catch up. Folks saying hi.
What they say? Hey. So, what you want to talk about first about YouTube?
Oh, let me see.
Trying to get this watch attached.
Okay, I had some questions. I'm gonna answer my own
Oh,
questions.
okay, okay. Ooh.
Okay. Okay, tell us about your YouTube channel. And Jamie, if you come up later, I want to ask you these questions if you come up later. But tell us about your YouTube channel. How would you describe your niche? And why did you start your channel? Okay, that's like 3 questions. Okay. Um, about my YouTube channel, guys. My YouTube channel is Trish the Natural, as you guys know, and it's primarily about natural hair, my natural hair journey, and as I continue on with this journey, I do various product reviews, various styles, and things of that nature. And in addition to that, I talk a bit about, me going through cosmetology school. And hey, guys, I only got a couple of more months and I'll be finished, like maybe like 2.5 months. I should be done.
Mm-hmm.
And I talk about that a little bit and, my reasons for even, signing up for cosmetology school is because of this channel. I had this channel before I started cosmetology school, and I just want to increase my knowledge so that I can provide good solid information. And that's kind of like my passion in regards to natural hair, is to help educate others, those that might need a little guidance and information on how to manage their natural hair, and that's women as well as men. Okay, so that's about my channel. Okay, hold on, let me get you.
Oh,
That's what I'm
what likely
talking about.
person
Keep
ain't
on
talking about?
keeping on. Yes, Bugle Mama, I'm gonna keep on keeping on
Keep it
until
on.
it, till it gets like ingrained. Instantly, I got my Fitbit on. I got a whole lot more steps to make, though. I don't know what
I
I'm
got
doing.
mine.
I think I'm gonna run out of time. The person in the store.
Tommy was talking about.
Yeah,
Who you talking about?
I don't know who he talking about.
Who you talking about, Tommy? I can't remember
Okay.
the person in the line. Was
I
you at the grocery
appreciate you,
store or something?
naturally corporate. Y'all gotta check her out. She really be jamming
She
on
be
her.
doing it.
And says, and so my niche right now is primarily natural hair, but I want to, do other things, not just natural hair. I have other interests that I would like to share. Uh, like I said, I'm on a health and fitness journey. I want to open up and share more about that. And I feel some kind of way about that, but I'm going to get a little more confident in sharing more about that. Um, and also, I want to get into other things like fashion and share my gardening journey. That's something that I just got into in 2022. Last year I was too busy. I didn't have time for a garden, but I do plan on having one this year. So I'm going to share, part of that journey. So I would say my main focus right now is natural hair, but there's other interests of mine. So that's why I tack that lifestyle on there, because I want you guys to know more about me and what I like, what I do, what I'm interested in. Betty, you want to tackle some of
Yeah,
these?
Tommy down there. Yeah, I will. Tommy down there saying something. I'm doing my best to be goofy.
Okay.
I have to
Okay.
go. Thank you so much. Tommy be making the money over there. You be making money. He have all them calls and stuff. You know, people that don't make that much money don't have no video call.
Yeah, I'm gonna be over there checking you out, Tanya.
Okay. Oh, what was the question?
Okay.
I know it was 3. Ask me the first one.
I asked you the first one. Tell us about your channel.
Well, I never had a niche. I didn't know what I wanted to do, and probably still don't know what I wanted to do. But I do a little bit of vlogging. I do a little bit of lifestyle. I do a little bit of beauty. And now back on that intermittent fasting haul is going on. Hey, Controversial Cruiser. It's going back. I think it'll be a month this week. So I've eaten. If you know about intermittent fasting, when I open my window at 3, I close it at 8, and I've been doing it for 100%. Now for the moving, we got to get that down.
Yeah.
We got to get that down. But anyway, it'll be 3 years for me in September. And so now I got the grind on. I do shorts every day, daily. I've done it for 60 some days, probably 70 some days straight.
And
but
they're comedy.
Yeah. And those are easy though for me, and that's what I want vlogging to be. So I gotta find my footing in vlogging. Once I find it, then I know I can do it. But I just haven't found that yet. So but it's constantly changing. Hey, OG brand. But yeah, I didn't have a niche, and I think but I don't know. I don't know.
I think it's kind of like lifestyle too, because you're sharing your life, right? What you do,
I am.
things you like to do around the house and
but
stuff.
When people get in niche, it seems like something happens. Look like as the group get bigger, the niche and all the people around, then I call it the pecking order. Everybody trying to get where they need to get. So I don't know. I don't think it was bad for me not having. Maybe I didn't have the support of a niche, but I'm kind of glad I don't have one. My sister calling. You can't call now. And and sometimes I know I'm a little vocal, but I don't mean nothing. But I can be vocal. And also what I like is to really learn about YouTube, the back end. And I've really, since I'm putting out something every day, so I do read a lot. Up on, not that I know everything. I want to tell everybody I don't never. Now that's one good thing about me. I don't never think I know everything. So, and even if I'm in your chat and you say something wrong, sometimes I'll just leave it alone, because sometimes, because everybody take it differently. So.
Yeah. Kevin said if an auto mechanic starts a channel based on auto repair, they will likely grow quickly, being niche. Right.
Yep. I believe that, Kevin. I strongly believe it. I think the only thing with me is when all of them get together and it's so big, I done seen it. It's just a pecking order is what it is. So, but I do understand that. I do understand that immensely. Like I say, I don't know. Like I said, with the shorts, they just fell out my mouth. Okay, I don't know how they started.
But remember, you said you weren't too hot about them initially, right?
Yeah, I wasn't hot about them. But now I look at shorts differently because they do open up your channel. They really do. They open it up for other people to see. And you just have to be patient. You have to. I didn't even know she had a hairline until I saw the videos.
Is that me? Or you talking about me naturally corporate? Okay, let's keep going.
But anyway.
Kevin said, but if we start without a specific niche in mind, we can still grow with variety. The audience will help set the direction.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you.
Imagine if your first 10,000 subscribers are mixed throughout all sorts of variety. That's great. And they're true supporters. That would be great.
Okay.
When you have 100,000, it's only 10%.
So won't be detrimental.
Okay.
Okay. Trish, you just smiling away. Ah. Yes, that's patience. Yeah, it'll be 3 years for me and Trish this year.
Mm-hmm.
3.
I want to ask Kevin, since he's on here, Betty,
Mm-hmm.
that question. Kevin, are there any rules that you need to be aware of in regards to giveaways? Like, me, I'm doing the hair thing. I got some hair products and I want to do a little giveaway. Are there any specific rules that I need to be aware of? Not like if it's a long list, but just maybe some key things I need to be aware of in regards to giveaways.
Yeah, on YouTube, on her channel, she wanted to do
YouTube,
a giveaway.
on my YouTube channel.
And she want to know, is there anything that she need to do? Hey, Rooted, Mr. Famous is on. He gone too late for me.
Hey, Rooted.
He go on too late. Oh, thank you again, Kevin, too, for the members free membership, and D got it, and I pinned it up to the top when I go on Wednesday.
Okay, Rudy, we appreciate you. He's driving and listening.
Oh, so yeah, he probably working. Rudy, he work his. Okay, there he is.
Okay. Oh, wait, we can go back. Okay. He said, I will do a bit of research about the terms and guidelines. I've done a couple, and many channels have done a small amount. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay.
I know Jesse, when they got their 4,000, they're home. Well, they're not really homesteaders, but they be around the homesteaders a lot. And they gave away tons of stuff. Know what they did? All I want, I ain't want no tea. I ain't want nothing. All I wanted was the jams and jellies. That's all I wanted, what his wife made. So somebody else want them, and they sent them to me anyway.
Oh, that was nice. Yeah. That was nice. Okay. Okay. So since you really don't have a niche, Betty, you would say what? How would you describe your channel? Like it's not a niche.
Yeah, it's just vlogging about my life. Lifestyle is thrown in there a little bit, and beauty with the makeup. Now that part is easy for me. And I think the best part is from that, I don't have to be perfect. And that's what I want other people, because when I do makeup, and if you grow, people get more nastier. So I want to be able to take it. And that's why I do it a lot of times, just pop on and do it, because it's not perfect. And I want to say nobody's perfect, even the ones that's tearing you down.
Okay, about the giveaways, Kevin says if we do a lot of giveaways, we can become a giveaway channel, but the cost is having primarily giveaway audience. Okay.
So that one.
Hey, Albert, thank you for coming in. Deborah Garrett. Hey, Deborah. A giveaway here and there should be fine. Okay. Okay, just saying hi. Just saying hi. Okay, Betty. Next question. Why did you start your YouTube channel?
I have no idea. All I know is Peach McIntyre. I don't even know how I found her channel. She stays in not too far from me. And I got really, really interested. And really, her son got her interested. And she had a huge channel. I don't know what Peach is doing now. She always into something. But that's how I got started. I took her class. She had like a small class. She didn't even charge that much. And it was a good class. And she said, now y'all need to stop watching me, and y'all need to charge your YouTube channel. So stop watching me.
So were you an avid YouTube watcher? Did you watch it all the time?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Avid. But I was, you know what? And I know why people take time to subscribe, not as a creator. I look on the other side when it was taking me a while to find somebody I really, really like, I'm going to connect with the YouTube creator. So I don't want to get that messed up. But it took me a while, like Arnell Armin, I always talk about Jamie, me and Jamie, and we felt the same way. She did a couple of videos and they were dry. She hadn't been on for a long time. I think she thought the baby was going to bring us out. But see, I think most of us are used to her. The baby's beautiful, but we're used to her. And she said, I'm not going to turn it into a baby channel. And she's trying, but it's a little dry. And I think she really want to get out of the video part because she has a lot of sponsorships. So she's been on Instagram a lot.
Oh,
yeah, she's a smart cookie. So
Rooted asks, have you met Peach?
No, not in person. Not in person. Her and her son do a lot of stuff now. And yeah.
Well, I decided to start my channel because I like Betty. I was an avid YouTube watcher. I stumbled upon YouTube many years ago, and I actually was looking. I like Googling for like I think a flat iron or something like that, and it came up like a video popped up, and I clicked on it, and I thought, okay, I was totally new to it, and I started just looking up some everything, workouts. It wasn't initially hair or natural hair, it was all sorts of other things. And then after some time I did decide I want to go natural, and I start looking more into that. And that was many years ago, guys. I'm talking about like maybe 10 years or more, when I started looking at that. And then
Lydia was into wigs when I
yeah,
first saw her.
it was a long time. And I mean, I was still wearing.
Okay, Jamie.
Okay.
Oh, she just
I
gonna be
was
right
still wearing lead, not what do you call them, sew-ins and things of that nature. Back then I'm looking at the different content, and then I decided to go natural, and it helped me, and I call them the natural hair pioneers. I watched the different videos, and I looked for people who had hair similar to mine, the products that they use, because I didn't know how to manage my own hair, and I figured it out. It took some time, some trials and tribulations, but I figured it out till I got pretty good at it. And then I would have people like, I'm at Walgreens. Oh, I like your hair. What did you use? How'd you get it like that?
Yeah.
I would get those kind at work. Those
Girl,
kind of
especially now.
and I love, explaining and trying to help somebody, because somebody tried to help me, when I felt I couldn't, do it. And that kind of sparked my interest, watching these YouTubers. And then I saw it was a need. And I'm that type of person. I've always been one to, volunteer my time and information. But I always think like, well, how can I reach more people? I always think like that. And because I used to be a job coach.
Yeah.
And I was telling you that I have a local group here where I
Yes, you do.
stuff. And so I've thought the same way about the hair thing. I said, maybe a channel. I thought about it a long time. I know I thought about it probably a couple of years.
I don't even know how I even started thinking. I don't. But let me tell y'all something. What happened to me today? I do shorts on brown girls, okay? Positive shorts. But this lady today, I'm gonna read y'all this first before I read my answer. This is what she wrote me back. She's Hispanic, I can tell by her name. She says, "What about your hair? I didn't hear you say anything about that. You hate your own hair." And then I answered her back and say, "Thanks for asking, and I don't mind answering. I did it on my other brown girl shorts. I am 69 years old and have thinning hair on the top and all over. So I wear wigs." Something like that. Sometimes they think that they're gonna really like jolt you, but I can be open, like, girl,
To a
I'm going
conversation.
bow.
To a conversation. And okay, let me explain. Let me
And
let you
look at
know.
my other
Like,
brown videos.
mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, and that's how you have to do sometimes. That's another thing, with being a content creator, being on YouTube, you might get a little shade.
A lot of
You might get a
shade.
little
I done
just
had a
straight
lot.
outright, negative. You might get
Mhm.
insults, and you have to be able to handle that, because it just comes with the territory. And
And normally I don't answer people back, but I just thought
mhm.
that needed to be answered back.
Yeah.
Because normally, if it's nasty, and she wasn't nasty, she just saying,
Mhm.
okay, you telling the brown girls about this, well, you ain't wearing your natural hair,
Mhm.
So
Mhm. Yeah. So sometimes, those comments, may warrant,
yeah,
a little
they're
more
meant to inflict pain,
information.
most of them.
Okay.
Especially when that one short got over 10,000. Yeah, you get the crazes in there.
Yeah.
They come in at you.
Yeah. And you just got to be prepared for it
Oh, yeah.
and
And
deal
what
with
I
it.
do, my shorts are
Mhm.
crazy, so I already know. The brown girl, when they're positive, the father-in-law
Mhm.
wasn't bad either.
Mhm.
Father-in-law got away with murder. And so then I'm gonna do one now, a series on brown boys. I'm gonna
I
do
think that'll be good.
a
It's needed.
positive um one on that. And then talk about old brown girls.
Mhm.
Yeah, you talk a little, just say a baby boomer talking to a millennial or whatever,
Mhm.
so because we've
Mhm.
all been through something. Everybody in this chat has
Yeah.
been through something, you know. 'Cause-
Been through something, can
Mhm,
share an experience, can share a lesson learned.
mhm,
I mean, you live long enough. I mean, that's just life,
mhm.
right?
I lived a lifetime. This how I kind of like start my story of my life. I tell people,
Mhm.
my mom had me home in a two-story house. She still had a doctor, Dr. Baldwin, delivered me. And
Mhm.
they say I came out not breathing. And
Mhm.
then they said I had like a veil over my face, but that was the amniotic sac. That's what the babies live in when they're
Mhm.
inside the mommy's tummy. But anyway, something about they dipped me in hot water, cold water, hot, and then I finally let out a wail. And I
Mhm.
always say I was strong from that moment till
Mhm.
I came into a life of segregation.
Mhm.
And they say I couldn't, but I did.
Mhm.
So yeah, that's kind of how I start off my life, because you gotta be strong, and I think it takes away some of the softness I had, what I should have had is
Mhm.
what it is. So,
My sister was born with a veil,
hmm
and
people really believe. Even
so
the
they got
doctor was like,
old wives tales
yeah,
about it,
but even the
and
doctor believed in it. Because my
yeah,
mom would
and
say, he'd say, shh, everybody in the room, be quiet. Shh.
you got a veil.
I
My
called. Yeah.
I looked it up,
It's
and
telling me out
it
exact.
said that people born with that, they are held in high regard.
Especially if they're born in the sack.
My sister was held in high regard by
Uh-huh. They did.
every
They did.
everybody,
Yeah.
people we worked with, because we went to school together, we worked
Hmm.
together, we were really close. And the family, I mean, it was like her thought, her opinions, they matter. She was held in high
Hmm.
regard. And I know my mother said she was born with a veil.
Hmm.
Um, what are your short-term and long-term plans for YouTube?
Right now, I think I really got a firm footing, except for my vlogging. Vlogging, I keep saying, is hard for me, and I keep trying, and maybe that's not the direction I'm supposed to go. Like I say, the shorts is easy. So I just said that I'm gonna grind. At first I said to September, but I'm gonna grind all the way to December and just see where it takes me. And but I think I know what's happening because I'm looking at other YouTubers like Carlos, and you see how they start off and stuff, and then you get like, well, maybe I'm not good enough, you know. So then that self-doubt sits in, and then you say, you know what? I can do this. I can do this. So
yeah. With me, short term is to get monetized. That's my short term goal, is to get monetized. And then I'm hoping, with me wrapping up, cosmetology school, I have more time to work on my content and to dedicate to YouTube, because I'm committed to it. I don't have any thoughts of, oh, I'm not gonna do this, I can't do this, even though I'm a smaller YouTuber. I'm not somebody that's rocketing, to a lot of subscribers and views and all that. And that's important, to reach monetization. But I think I got enough patience to, just continue the course. I'm going to continue the course, and I'm, keep my, right now, my major focus is still going to be natural hair, with, showing a little bit of some of my other interests. So that's kind of where I'm at with it. But I would say my main goal is just to continue the course and reach this monetization. That's like my first, like, major goal, right?
You can do a breathe.
Yeah.
For a quick
Hey,
minute.
Mona, thank you for joining.
Sifting some soul.
It's Mona. She's saying hi. Okay. So yeah. So that's kind of where I'm at. And long term, I'm just gonna, continue. I would probably at some point like to evolve into more lifestyle, than just, like natural hair being the bulk of it. But I know that's down the road a bit. I know that's down the road a bit.
Because with vlogging, it does open you up to, that definitely opens you up to criticism, is with blogging. Your refrigerator dirty. Yes, it is. Now what I say, yes, it is. And I never give them like talk. I'm really talking about myself. Yes, it is. I'm not talking it back to them. Just turning it around. And yeah, but you get, and I noticed the vloggers, they really 7-8 years. Carlos, remember, and they look completely different. Carlos don't even look
time.
Like, yeah, it does. So I'm at the
point.
I've
kind of been watching stuff like I have, guys, I've shared with Betty. I kind of been, watching different shows from like interviews from like huge, YouTubers. It's just some of the advice that they have. And I was listening to one guy, I can't remember his name, but he's up there in that upper echelon, like the Mr. Beast and all that. And he was all like, give yourself 10 years. Now, mind you, these guys started, they were young, right? They might have been late teens, early 20s. So, that's easy for them to say, give it 10 years, right? But, they was like, at least, give it 10 years, give it, 5 years to kind of, I guess, get your footing and, hone your craft and all that. And I can say, after watching YouTube so many years, and I remember, some of the natural hair young ladies that I've seen them grow into their own. They was sitting there doing their hair, at first, just sitting there doing their thing, and how they have just matured and evolved, and they're into more like the lifestyle, the blogging and stuff. So, and that was many years ago. So when he said that, I was like, yeah, yep, it's been about 10 years. Some of the people that I've watched, it's been about 10 years. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, next question. What is your current YouTube commitment? Hobby, business, part-time,
I want to make money.
But what is your commitment? Like your schedule to it?
Oh, I'm
Like
grinding Monday
part-time,
through. Yeah.
full-time, hobby, business.
Full time. Yeah, I'm glad she brought that up because I just started a schedule. Monday is planning day. Tuesday is working on the filming. Then Wednesday is basically Wednesday, Thursday. But I got all days set up, and Friday is definitely a catch-up day, so I don't have to do anything on the weekend.
Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah, honey. Don't ask me to do this Saturday and Sunday. You're gonna pay me. Hey,
Oh, that's what it is.
oh,
Okay.
I want to say, hey, Albert, I want to say something about shorts, y'all.
Okay.
Before you hit that button for your short, make sure it's right. I've learned this the hard way. Make sure it's right. Once you put it up there, don't take it down. Do not take that sucker down. I don't care what people said about taking it down, putting it back up. YouTube is watching, y'all. Even if you do it innocently, they don't care. So if I put it up there, it's going to stay up there because it will mess it up.
Let it roll.
Once you put it up there, leave it alone. I mean, don't change the keywords. Don't do nothing because it ain't going to do nothing later on anyway if you put it back up. It messes it up because then they think you
kind of share with them, like since you're talking about shorts, how your shorts been performing. You know,
they've been really, really good. I think
in the thousands, y'all. They've been in the
10,000
thousands.
was. I finally got over 10,000, and I think as it goes along, it gets, a little better, me talking, into the camera and stuff. But I know in order for me to cross that 8,000, 10,000, I'm going to have to add something in somewhere, but I'm still going to be the main focus. I do know that. So, I don't know. Kevin, can I make it with just a short channel? I don't know. I'm sure I know
your exposure and your increased subscriber.
I see one guy. Remember the guy went over to his channel, and that's another thing, y'all. I do not. This guy, I think he's the funniest in the world, and I used to watch him before I started doing it. But since I started doing, I don't want to watch him. I don't want no Nick. Okay, because then I'm gonna start doing. I know people say, well, go over and look at that, and then I want to do it my way, so yeah.
And I think with that, what they say, you get inspiration from people, and I believe in that. I believe you can get some inspiration, but there are certain things you got to be careful of, like what Betty's saying. This guy, he puts out like comedic shorts. That's what she doing. She doesn't want to, watching him that closely because she doesn't want, it to sway what she doing. Right?
And I start doing like he doing because I can't be him. But one thing I want to say too, and I strongly believe, we all got something special, y'all. We each got something special. And even what I keep saying, the shorts, who knew, but you just never know where it's going to come from. So if you think, I hear this a lot about they stole my whatever, they took my whatever. Let me tell y'all something. They could take whatever they want, but they can't do it like you.
Exactly.
If you made it, believe me, they can't do it like you. So I don't even worry, about that part. And another good thing, I really don't worry about the numbers. Once my shorts, at first I was watching that number. Now I just take it and shut it down and see what happens in the morning, because it change all the time. Even on 10,000, it took almost a week to, and some of them just stay. They don't take them off. One or two they take, but they stay on the shelf. So,
and I think a lot of stuff that's been done on here, a lot of people have already done it.
Thank you.
A lot of people have already done it, ideas and stuff, because look how long this has been going on. And like here recently, like guys, I had mentioned a little bit earlier, this whole, Beyonce, new hair product launch and natural hair community, baby. It's been something else. And
it's the pecking order.
And I knew I wanted to do a review. This was one I had finally got the products on time. I said, I'm gonna get this review out.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I'm not watching anybody else's, right? Because I wanted it to truly be my thought. I didn't want to be swayed or influenced in any kind of way. Like somebody said, "Ooh, I didn't, really care for the deep condition." I didn't want that to be, the back of my head.
Yeah.
So I didn't watch any reviews. And I liked it. The 3 products I got, I liked them. Yeah. And the thing that, I wish that people will respect other people's thoughts or what they got out of the products. Because one thing I've learned in cosmetology school, every head of hair is different. What might work for somebody might not work for somebody else. And I went into, trying out those products, I'm going to give my honest review. If I didn't like something, I was going to say, no, that one didn't really work for me. No, I wasn't trying to, I would never try to trash anybody. But if something did not work for me, I would say that, right? Yeah. And I just wish folks would respect,
each other.
Each other's review and what they got out of it, and not, just say, it's not, an honest review, because I gave my honest review, and I'm not expecting, a knock at the door.
Never know, but you never know.
But I didn't go into it for that. I want to know. I want to try these products. And I was so excited about it, because after I, did mine, I did look at some other ones, and they talked about, the price and everything. So I totally forgot to talk about the price, but I was so excited about the actual products, and how they would work. And that's what I'm saying, on here, we need to, kind of loosen up, and then, kind of, respect the fact that, like what Betty said, a lot of stuff on here, it's been done before.
I hear it all the time.
Okay.
They it out for me.
Right. It's okay, to get inspiration from somebody, but you gotta have a confidence within yourself.
Yes, thank you.
Ain't nobody do it like me, because it's me, right? And even if you think somebody did it better, okay, congratulate them. If you think somebody,
that's what I say,
nicer, or wow, they did a great job, congratulate them and move on. Move on. And that's just all I'm saying,
Guys, something in the chat.
The negative, that's getting in the way. That's wasted energy. You could be working on your next great thing. So
on your great thing.
Yeah. And here, this is what Kevin has to say. Although there are many creators making similar videos, there is always a chance for you to be somebody's first with every video. Okay.
And the strange thing, I'm telling people, because I left a 15-year job, and most of y'all in here know that, and no money, no savings or anything. So with the shorts, I don't know, I have that same feeling with that. So what I do is all not comedy. I don't know even where this came from. You know, some are, you know, like motivating, some are funny, you know, some are upbuilding. Like I didn't kill the dad-in-laws. You know, some things are I guess as I see it, that's what it is, you know. So it's the mother-in-laws, y'all. It's the mother-in-laws. We don't know how to keep our mouth shut. Keep your mouth shut. Shut.
Jamie, are you coming up? Let me know. Come on up if you want to.
But Kevin got something. Oh, you already read it, child. I'm up here talking. But yeah, that's the only thing. I just wish I had a footing. But you know, a lot of YouTubers, that's even big YouTubers. I know this girl say she left a couple of times. And she said she finally came back and it worked at that time. So
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, next question. What are some of the challenges you have dealt with being a YouTuber? Some of the challenges.
Through the 3 years, probably networking too much. I always bring that up. I networked so much I forgot my channel. I'm pretty sure I would have got my 4K before then, but I did. And the sad part too is my videos was doing pretty good, better than what they are now. So and then I tried to go back and look at those, but then I just ran myself crazy. I say, girl, come on, let's go on to the future, because you done lost whatever you had back there, because they were getting moderate, and then the next would have been high return. But sometimes YouTube just does its thing. It just puts you in the right place, and there you go. And I always say, a lot of people say, if this big channel comes, or you gonna get whatever, but be ready. Because if you aren't ready, ain't nothing gonna happen. And I like to talk about me is when BS came to my channel, I wasn't ready for her people. They stayed around for a while looking at my stuff, but I was not ready. And sometimes you have to say that to yourself. I am not ready. Because I only want you to watch if you like it. I don't want you to just go in there for a minute and you gone, because you're gonna mess me up.
Right. Just imagine if I, was fortunate to blow up, get big and stuff right now with my limited time. Because my time is very limited.
And another thing, don't assume either, because I know it was a person that's very supportive, and he would come and I'm like, he ain't really looking at he ain't really. But I'm telling you, now I see he be writing, so I know. So never assume, hey, my Jamie, hey, girl, hey. But never assume that somebody, and a lot of people, they be out in the bushes, because I be in the bushes. And you still getting your numbers. I just don't come in because I don't feel like saying, hey, so yeah, never assume what's on somebody's mind. That's what it is.
Okay, let me catch Jamie up. Jamie, are you ready for these questions?
I'm scared.
Don't be scared.
She's scared. She's scared.
I'm scared.
Okay, we have official Jamie, a guy. She has joined the panel. And we just talking about YouTube, Jamie. So I had some questions. Betty might have some more questions too.
Your ear hurting.
What you talking about?
What's in your ear?
That's her.
Okay. Oh,
my Bluetooth, so y'all can actually hear me.
Mamas, honey, mamas don't miss nothing.
Listen.
Okay,
I'm
Jamie.
I'm also in the kitchen.
Okay, perfect. Official Jamie, tell us about your channel.
Hey guys, I'm official Jamie. My channel started out primarily as a mukbang channel, but now I do cooking and baking. We do reviews of movies and TV shows. I have like a hair product review too, but we're gonna do more product reviews coming up soon. But comedy. I have a couple of characters that have made themselves Present.
Yeah, honey. She got
I
a
am
good one.
social
She
media
got some, that one with that little short.
Who in your background, Jamie?
That's my child putting foil on the pan. We get ready to make ourselves. Hold on, I'm gonna show you.
And another thing too, I call it commercials. I'm gonna start doing like stuff I love. But go ahead.
We're gonna make some nine pizzas.
Ooh.
So that's what we're. I know everybody's hungry.
Me too.
I know me.
Yeah. So I'm getting ready to chop up.
Started out doing a little bit of, the mukbang and product reviews and all that.
Challenges. They used to do a lot of challenges.
So how would you describe your current niche? What would you say your current niche is?
Anything food.
Anything food. Okay.
Okay.
I know y'all do a lot of the Instagram recipes and stuff like that.
Yeah, we tried. My daughter, who's back here, I'm trying not to get her in the camera too much because my daughter is constantly finding recipes. We have a folder of recipes. If I had the money, all of this would have been made by now.
Yeah.
But since I'm balling on a budget, they will eventually get done.
I think you're pretty consistent though, Jamie.
She's always been there.
Yeah, because if it's trending, we really try to get it done quickly.
Rudy said he'll take 2 of those pizzas. Hi, fucking lovely. How are you?
We still got spinach in there, right? So it's gonna have spinach, mushrooms, pepperoni.
My husband bought me a sub. Hey, April Showers, how you doing?
Hey, April.
April is in the house.
All right, Jamie. Next question. Why did you start your YouTube channel?
Because my daughter bullied me into it. No, because she didn't bully me. She was like, "Mom, you're crazy. You should start a YouTube channel."
I said weird.
Oh, she said we're crazy. So we should start a YouTube channel. Now, initially, she wanted to start a podcast. Now, we do have our podcast channel, which we need to get to work on. And that's
look at Betty.
Betty just over here about to throw us under the bus. Anyhow, we're going to work on it. But, originally, I didn't know she wanted me to do a podcast, but because I was watching so many mukbangs, which, let me say this, y'all. When my daughter first was watching mukbangs, I thought she was crazy. I was like, why is this baby watching people eat? And then when I realized that the people were doing more than eating, at least the people she was watching was doing more than eating, and they were telling stories, or it would be like crime stories or whatever. So I started watching, I think it was Be Loved Vice first, and then KC Connections and all these people. So then when I realized it's more to it than just eating, now the original mukbangers, the Korean mukbangers, they mostly just eat.
Yeah.
They don't say much. And they make a lot of slurping noises, which people love. And I know not everybody loves that. Yeah.
I don't want the slurp.
Yeah. You'll be surprised. Like the videos that have the highest video.
I know. It's that
because I made a lot of noise.
Yeah. They make a lot of noise on that. But I'm gonna do little commercials too, y'all. Like I did the storage the other day. It did better on TikTok than it did on YouTube. So they kind of like that. They like that stuff, kind of stuff.
Some things do better on TikTok. Some things do better on YouTube.
Yeah, because I had did it before, but I pronounced the name wrong. So I went back and redid it. It's French, la scie. It's French. And I surprised myself when I looked at it. I'm like, oh my God, I'm pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
So my next one gonna be on my favorite candle, Into the Night.
Yeah.
Into the Night.
That's
I
gonna
love
be
that
fun.
candle. Yeah.
Okay, Jamia, what are your short-term and long-term plans for YouTube?
Short
Or
term.
just social media, or your brand, what you're doing.
She gonna get married.
I'm gonna get married.
I don't know where
You're
like, where he at?
He probably in that room over there.
Which one? Because baby, if you in there, come on out. Because anyways, you know what? Honestly, I am excited about the growth. I'm excited about doing some new things. Hashtag more in 24. Just bringing out more characters, because I have a lot of personalities up here.
You sure do.
That y'all haven't even met yet. Oh. So I'm excited to introduce y'all to more characters. Introduce y'all to new foods. I feel like I live in a food desert over here. Let me say no. We live in an ethnic food desert. How about that?
Okay.
So we definitely want to venture out again and visit other cities, because this city is kind of dry.
That would be nice. That would be great content.
Yeah. So we just want to get out a little bit more and see some things. And because like when we first started mukbanging, I was so mad because African food became like a huge trend. There's no African food over here.
Oh, okay.
So it was really I was kind of mad. Because I was like, bruh, why we ain't got that over here, but they got it in Orlando. So we got to take a little trip. Also, we took for granted that we had so much stuff over there. We really did. We took it for granted. So there's like this Asian market over there that we love. But had I been on YouTube back then, I probably would be over 10,000 at this point, because they had so much different food, different Asian cultures, different Asian foods. They had a food market in there, like a food court.
Did they have rats up in there?
No.
No.
So, Jamia, you want to do more like mukbangs where you are not just cooking all the time, where you going to different, restaurants and things and trying different foods from different cultures. That's nice.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So if y'all haven't joined my membership, y'all gonna join the membership so that
y'all go check out Jamia. And Jamia, I mean, I guess since it's limited, where she is, Jamia been cooking up a storm.
Yeah, and if I can find a recipe for stuff, I'm gonna do it myself. I'd rather do it myself because it's cheaper, and I got 4 people to feed, so it's cheaper if I make it myself.
It is.
Let's just call it spade a spade.
I know about that one.
I mean, because like the food prices are high, but the restaurants is astronomical right now. So
yeah.
Oh, and they say fast food gonna go way up too. They've been talking about that. But I tell you what, do you remember, Jamie, before Checkers came to Hamburg? Well, you was younger than me. I keep forgetting that. But the prices went really high with McDonald's, Burger King, and Wendy's. Then Checkers came in with that $1 hamburger. Then the rest of them had to come down, girl. They had to get them dollar menus.
Those value meals. Hey, Lydia, living life by the side of Carter East. Thank you guys for joining. We're just talking YouTube. We got questions up here for Jamia. So Jamia gave us a bit of her short-term, long-term goals.
Yeah. Other short-term goal is to finish my book. I'm trying so hard to finish, y'all, I promise. I'm trying
Is
to
it going to
think.
be a paperback or is it going to be ebook or
Probably
ebook.
paperback and ebook.
okay?
Hope
I think that's wonderful, Jamie.
that's my only one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So not a lot of. I'm sorry. More mushrooms than anything.
Mm-hmm.
No, you got it. I need y'all to see what she over here doing. Hold on, let me
What's she
turn it up.
doing, child?
She making the pizzas. Let me
Oh, we get to
turn
see
the
the pizza and we hungry.
I know.
listen. I haven't eaten since this morning when I did that other video that came out earlier. So
Oh,
this is what we're
and how many of them you making?
well right now she's making ours, but my sister just walked in, so
So that's another one right there.
she got, and my son is, I don't know where he at, but
It look good.
he can make his own. She gonna make her own too, but it is what it is.
Let me ask y'all a question, but I'm not
Yes,
going to
ma'am.
tell my number what I'm going to ask.
Go
Do
ahead.
you have a number in your mind? And mine really isn't that high. Do you have in your mind where you really, really feel like, okay, they see my work? Do you have a number in mind? I'm not asking about the number because you don't have to tell me that if you don't want to. I'm just saying, do you have a number in mind that you
As far as
feel?
views or
Yeah, views.
Subscribers.
Yep. And how long they watch it too. That 50, 60, or 70.
I
see,
need to
okay.
But
go
do you
ahead,
have
Jamie.
a number in mind that you'll say, oh, I'm really getting there
You know what? Honestly, I
on the
try not to.
video? So if it's 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, what would you feel?
I honestly don't let the numbers bother me
Yeah, I
because
know. Me neither at this point,
I
but I'm
feel
just
like,
saying I do have a number in mind though.
I mean, if it's a lot of views, I'm great. I'm happy. I'm excited. But at the end of the day, I just try to keep in mind to keep making it fun, and the numbers will come. I've just,
Mhm,
I try not to focus on the numbers. I
mhm,
told y'all I don't be all in my analytics. The only analytics I look at is the shorts.
mhm.
That's the only one I really pay attention to. But other than that, I'm like, yeah,
Yeah.
the views will come and people are out there,
Oh yeah, they definitely out there.
and the fact that I'm in so many communities and people shout me out, and then that helps a lot too. So I don't know. I don't try to be caught up on the numbers because I make myself crazy if I get in the numbers too much.
Because other people watching for you anyway.
Yeah, that too.
I just
Yeah,
had to throw that in there.
Oh
that's
no,
true.
no, folks is watching,
Oh
and
yeah, I've seen
it
people.
makes
They
me.
done told me come and talk about my my subscriber number done went up. And I don't watch your numbers. Don't watch mine.
Wow.
It makes me laugh because I don't got that kind of time. I don't have that kind of time to be watching people. Oh, let me turn the other
What's the
thing
name
down.
of that thing? Sledge. Something that
After
go
I got
on.
to 1,000, I stopped really
Hey Lisa, hey
the
Courtesy.
subscriber one. But as far as the
Hey.
videos, no, because um I've had videos and I haven't had
Yeah.
any astronomical, right?
But
But
that
I've had
3,000 is a
some
lot.
that I thought
Yeah.
that would get a whole lot
Mm-hmm.
and they did okay. And
Mm-hmm.
then others that I've been surprised, like, why they like that one so much, right?
Mm-hmm.
You
Mm-hmm.
just don't
You
know. And
don't know.
then I feel like I'm like a really small channel right now. Cause when you look at some of the huge ones and the
I guess you
numbers,
look at it, you're a small piece of the pie.
I
That's
don't
what
I
it
don't
is.
know what it should be based on where I'm at. I don't know, what is considered, really good. Anything over my subscriber count or I
Mm-hmm.
mean,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure.
Well, you shouldn't
But
have
see, here's
3,000 people and
I
get
think the
between.
main thing would be consistency with that number,
Yeah.
yeah.
right?
Oh no, you definitely got to be consistent. But
Yeah.
also, one of the things that helped me. Like Carter's Eats is in the chat.
Mm-hmm.
Carter's Eats, Essence of Sonia, MRTV. Like it was a bunch of this group of ladies who took me on for Slave Timber. I told you about that.
Yeah.
And that's how my name got out there so quickly. And I mean, they met me when I was under 200 people. And I was just like, okay. And then a bigger channel, KC Connections, had shouted me out for a challenge, my first challenge I did. And I told her, because she said in her video one time, she was like, if y'all have a challenge you want me to do, let me know. So I was like, you should do a Kiwi challenge. And she was like, Jamie, do the challenge and then I'll do it and I'll tag you or whatever. So I was like, okay. I was so nervous because she has well over 300,000 people. And I was like, oh my God. Oh my God. So now it's very funny because Casey and I actually talk to each other offline and in the chats and whatever else and have made a connection. She lives in Florida. We're always talking about connecting. So when that collab happens, I may pass out a little bit. But I'm gonna play it cool now. I'm very good at meeting people that I feel like are celebrities. I'm very good and cool in you know, because like this one mukbanger, she came in my chat one time and my daughter saw her and everybody, I forgot who was on the panel. Oh my God, I forgot who was on the panel. And they was like, is that really her? And my daughter went and it was her channel, you know, it wasn't like a troll or whatever. And I was keeping it cute. Oh, keeping it cute. But inside I was like,
that's great.
So that's why you never know who's watching. You never know. They might not comment on the video or whatever, but you never know who's watching. You never know who's paying attention. And that's why, like, Trish, the biggest thing I can say to you is definitely try to connect with as many natural channels as possible. Try to go to their lives, comment on their thing, because they're going to see Trish the Natural. And they're going to be like, oh, what she got going on? You got to comment. You got to go in there and say stuff so they'll see you all the time. And they be like, okay, let me go check this girl out, see what's going on. And that's how, I'm telling you, that's how I built rapport
that
with
networking, get that networking done. Yeah.
I know. And now I'm in so many communities. It's absolutely insane. I'm in a lot of communities. I'm everything from hair to gardening to barbecue to, you know, everything.
Yeah.
I'm in all the communities. Okay.
Speaking of gardening, how's that garden coming?
It's not.
You got time now.
Listen,
I know.
I talked about it. I talked about it in the premiere that I just had. I talked about it because
you need a garden table.
I need me
whatever,
a raised bed.
Yeah,
I need a raised bed
because I need to get the grow bags like I did, Jamie. I got
I need them to be up though. I need them to be up off the ground.
I put mine on like some.
She got rabbits.
I had some little stools like about like this, and I set them on top of that, and it's over in that same area. Well, I got it off of Amazon, and I set them kind of off the ground. You know, they weren't sitting on the ground; they were up.
The way my arthritis is set up, we can't be down on the ground.
I know,
true. So yeah, I really got to get that going because I have all these seeds. I have a huge bag of seeds that people sent me, and I really want to put them in the ground or get the bags or do whatever. Just I just got to get it done. She got to wait for them taxes. She got to wait for them taxes to kick in. She's on the budget, okay?
When I was going, well, I got something special though, because when I was working on my 4K, I had Warmstrong. So it was just weird how we just came together and we just plugged it out.
Me and
We
Jamie
used to
was
be on
there.
them lives together, yeah.
Yeah, we was there.
He used to be on like really late, and I never forget it. I was nodding. I always tell him he could use that. I'll try to put that on up there and get you some numbers. And I was nodding up. We could do it 10 more minutes.
I remember that one.
Listen, I done fell asleep on Swoop Live multiple times.
I'm like, girl.
Yeah, I done fell
camera
asleep
go
on
off
y'all. Jamie over there on Swoop. I done fell asleep on y'all so many times. Then I wake up, y'all still be on.
Yeah. Listen, this last one was short because we was all tired, and I was like, "Yeah, I'm about." And it was funny because thank God my camera was off because I would lay my head back when somebody was talking, and I was like, hold on."
I remember Swoop fell asleep and she was snoring.
Yeah, that was on my live. That was so funny.
Say,
my God.
Swoop, are you snoring?
That joke was so funny. Oh my God, it was so funny. Because I went live, it was early in the morning, Trish. It had to be like 7 o'clock our time, but that's 4 o'clock her time. And she was in the truck and she came up on the panel and baby, we heard this little. I was like, oh my God, she is really snoring. And I didn't know how to mute her. So I was like, oh shoot. I was like,
we got a little background. We got a little background noise.
Little background noise. It was funny though. It was so funny. So yeah, I met Swoop through Carter's Eats too because I kept seeing Swoop like me in her comments in the live. And I was like, who is this girl? Like, what's her tea? And like that's how I met. So I'm telling you, networking.
And now y'all really cool. That's nice.
And I'm telling you, like I never thought I was gonna connect to anybody on YouTube other than like, subscribers or whatever. I didn't ever think I was gonna make friendships and have an extra mama that was gonna be up here telling me what to do.
And another thing that people probably say, you kiss up the camera, you kiss up. But another thing, honestly, with Tuba Chat is you go to that one meeting place. You know what I mean? So you're gonna meet everybody in every arena. And also too, playlists, y'all missing up on them playlists to get them 4,000 watch hours.
Anybody wanna review one of my playlists? You're more than welcome. I'll return the favor too. So
I remember somebody.
I be running you on my friend account.
I used to call him my playlist buddy, and we got into both of the. It was somebody they wanted us to run them, but they wanted us to tape that we did it. That they want to see all the red lines.
People want proof.
You gonna pay me for that? You just have to believe I'm gonna run them. Every browser open. It wasn't a lot of people that did that, but some people.
Some people
did that. So, and I'm gonna tell you, some people get sneaky because I never forget this lady. I ain't gonna call her name. She came to my Instagram and she say, "I ran your videos, your playlist." And she say, in turn, you're gonna run mine, right? I ran them. I did. I ran them. I know. But I went ahead and ran them. I'm like, girl, I know I ain't
had understanding up front because you don't know what people got planned, if they're available, if they can do it.
And I never said to anybody like, can you run my playlist and I'll run yours. It wasn't, I was just like, listen, I'm running your playlist. That's the end of the sentence.
Yep, I'm telling you.
Like
I have
my son has his dummy account on my TV, so I just put you on the TV and let it run.
Every browser I had on here running different people. Chapo. We ain't got
All right, Jamie. What is your current YouTube commitment? Hobby, business, part-time, full-time? What is your current commitment?
To me, it's a full-time commitment. I'm retired, so I don't, the fact that I was off for 2 weeks was driving me crazy.
It sure
I,
was.
it was driving me
I
crazy to
don't know
be
what her
sick and not
problem
being able.
was, but it
And
was
listen,
driving her
people
crazy.
reach out. They do reach out. My subscribers will reach out and be like, "Are you okay? Like, what's going on?" I've had people like, "I'm gonna run the old videos because you out sick or whatever." So
Mm-hmm.
people do reach out, and so
Mm-hmm.
I feel like, it's a full time thing for me. Because listen, I ain't doing this.
Okay.
It's a full time
Or I could
commitment.
say it was a mukbanger that had came over to my channel.
Mm-hmm.
And she said, I'm gonna run your playlist. She said, but don't run mine. I'm just doing this for you, for you.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
See, and then there are people like that
yeah.
there are. I
Because
don't
it's
even think
not.
she's on.
Huh?
Huh?
Okay, that's my child calling me.
Jamie, do you have
Um,
a set schedule?
Me personally, I try to at least post every other day.
It seemed like you got one because you are
Yeah,
very consistent from what I
I
could tell.
try. Yeah, and I try to batch record. I told y'all that before. I try to
Mm-hmm.
do 2 to 3 videos a day when I'm up to it. Um, Technically, I was gonna do a video tonight. But I have something coming out tomorrow.
Did you see what
Already.
Carter E
Not
said?
tomorrow. What she say?
Let her get missing. I will find that heifer.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she
they'll
she
find
will
her.
come looking for me, baby. She
They'll
will
find
come
her.
looking
They
for
sure
me.
will. They will find her.
Hi, Carnival Cruise Addicts. Thank you for
Lisa's that
joining.
sister that be like,
And
excuse me, ma'am,
Porosity,
you
thank you
all
for
right?
joining.
Ma'am, you good? What's
Yeah,
going
you
on?
good?
You all
Yeah,
right? What's going on? I ain't seen you.
yeah.
So I
But
love that. I do have some good sisters on
mhm,
this here website
yeah.
because
But the
folks be
schedule
looking.
that I started, it works very well because the weekend, like I say, I really did the house and that made me so happy. You
Mhm,
know, I
mhm.
worked hard during the Monday through Friday, and like I say, by Friday I better have everything ready for up to the end of that week because I ain't coming back and trying to do nothing. It just won't go up. So it worked very well.
Yeah.
You
It
see,
worked.
Carter each question. She says she wants to know, how do you support so many and then upload so much and cook and and watch movies? How?
Okay. So a lot of stuff takes place early in the morning.
Mhm,
Most of the movies and stuff I watch is usually early in the morning, and I can get some cooking done first thing.
Mhm,
I try to do stuff early when the kids are sleeping,
mhm.
so I can get it done and out the way. It's more quiet, and y'all see when I do stuff early, you don't hear TJ barking
mhm. Okay.
because so he's usually sitting on a chair right next to me and he won't say nothing. He will sit there and he will be good. Now, if the kids are in the room and we all eating, TJ's like, listen, where my food at? So I have multiple devices, Lisa. So I have at least 3 devices and a TV, well, multiple TVs, but so I can support that way. I can have people going in the background. Now, there's days when I can't comment because I'm doing a video, but I will have y'all running
Mhm.
in my background.
Yeah, I've seen you in chats where you just say, I'm saying hi, I'm in the clouds, and yeah.
Yeah, I'm over here. Like, I'm here, but I'm not here. I'm here, and I be hearing stuff. Like, sometimes when African Dreaming goes live, I'll be like, I'm here in the bushes, and they'll be laughing because they'll say, can one of the moderators drop something? And I'll be on it. I'm like, I'm listening to y'all. I'm just not chatting. And I hear
Mhm.
you. So I go over and drop the link or whatever
Yeah.
and keep it going, keep my eye out for trolls and just I be multitasking. I'm a multitasker. I don't know.
Okay. Lydia said, if I was retired, I probably would do this full time. I simply have fun and hope someone finds value in it. I watch
Hmm.
channels I like. I don't drop links to try to get
Me either.
subscribers. I like watching people. Yeah.
I don't drop links in chats.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, I never really did.
Drop a link in a chat. Just drop a link. You know how people have the Nightbot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know about that. But as far as like, I didn't even know you could just drop a link in a chat. I didn't even.
You can't drop a link unless you're a moderator.
Yeah,
you can't.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, you can't
go get the link and drop it. Okay.
Yeah, and usually what happens is a lot of lives or stuff that are going, it'll be like, can you drop so and so's link, and then you'll drop it if they choose, the host choose to. But if you just going in there, because a lot of the, like, I feel like the Asian channels, they mod everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
And then you can go to other people's channels and check them out or whatever, which is fine. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, okay.
If that's your approach, if that's
if that's your thing. But yeah, personally, I'm just like, listen, if I see my members in the chat or whatever, Nightbot will drop them anyways, and then stuff like that. But yeah, I heard Nightbot finna start charging people, so that's what I heard.
Well, Rich better hurry up and come up with his. And make him some of that.
What are you doing?
That's what he better do. Lydia said something.
She was saying if she was retired.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I get it. Yeah, you already. I'm behind. Yeah, because if somebody made me a moderator and tell me to drop, you know how you go. I'm so slow.
But like what Lydia,
I'm so slow.
I'm the same way, Lydia. If I didn't have to work and stuff, I would do it full time too. And like I was saying, I think I was talking to Betty, and you know how we talk about it's some people that just have gone away, right? You don't see them no more. They're not doing anything else with their channel. And I don't feel that way. I don't feel like, okay, if I don't do this by this time, I'm gonna walk away. I enjoy it. I really, really enjoy it. So, even though it's taking me forever to get monetized, I'm still gonna keep it up. I'm not gonna stop.
But I mean, you're closer than most, and you're doing more than most people do. If that's truly your goal, then definitely you're gonna do the work. But there's a mukbanger that recently shut her whole channel down. She was like, I'm done and everything. She literally just relaunched a channel complete. This girl had well over 5,000 people. Well over 5,000 people. She cut everything off. She was so frustrated and she was mad, and she had just survived a health crisis and the whole nine.
Okay.
But baby girl came back the other day and literally had 35 subscribers. I was like,
started all over again.
Starting from scratch. I was like, yo, what?
But I was like, not met, but listen to, some successful YouTubers, and they say they've walked away once or twice before they even, got their groove on,
Yeah, absolutely.
Or they took a pause. They took a long pause. Some people took a long pause, and I guess your channel kind of go dormant or something if you don't do nothing.
If you don't do nothing for over 6 months. 6 months.
Yeah.
Then
and they'll demonetize you.
Yeah, demonetize is what they'll do.
Yeah, and
so that's almost like starting over.
Yeah.
You just put out something on the community page or something, just throw something out there. To keep that monetization going, because 9 times out of 10 you're coming back. So
and I've had to step away, for whatever reason. A few times, maybe like a couple of weeks, or depending on what I had going on, but never with the intention of, okay, that's it. No, I was just like, okay, I gotta handle this. I gotta take a little break. I gotta step back. Never with the intention of not continuing.
Yeah,
not at all.
You say
Absolutely.
Oh.
Okay, Jamie, what are some of the challenges you have had to deal with as a YouTuber?
Mostly trying to balance the finances. Because I'm a widow and single mom, I have to be aware that any food content that I do, I'm not only feeding myself, I'm feeding my family. There's literally, I think, one video, maybe two, that I didn't feed everybody, and I just fed myself. One video is because my kids was away at my parents' house, and I was like, "We gonna have us a seafood boil while they go."
We gonna have us a good time. Ooh, look at the peach.
Ooh, it looks
You just had to
delicious.
show that, didn't you?
Ooh, that looks. I know.
It ain't enough mushrooms on
Oh,
it,
But you know what, too? I want to talk about live stream just a little bit. I think what helps too to be a successful live stream is you have great moderators, experienced moderators. And that really, because they're gonna be like the guard dog, So, and I have to remember that with Jamie because I hit the thing and hit Jamie out too.
That was hilarious. Did she tell you about that?
Yes, she told me.
Pete had to bring her back in.
She had threw me out the lab.
And
I think I was on there. I'm almost positive I was on there.
You probably was, and give her back the wrench. Girl, that was a mess. I was trying to hit because I be looking y'all in these chats. And
I be looking too, and she don't even give me a chance.
I know. I be like,
I was paying attention.
Even Nitro do the same thing. I see him, boy. He be in there. I'm like, child.
He be paying attention. Oh Lord.
And I think the live streams is a great way, and it's its purpose to pour engagement, people to get to talk in real time and all that. So yeah, I think it's great.
Once a week is enough for me. I was doing it 3, but I think
you was holding it down. You did it.
I was holding it down for a while, girl. But yeah, one day a week. Plus, I got all that other stuff to do, so I can only.
You held that down for a while.
I know, girl. We surely did. Up there. So many channels I watch and follow. Don't watch mine, and that's okay. Yeah, Lydia. Yeah. But I do a little bit differently since I, got monetized. I did a shift. I guess that's what I call myself now. I did a shift. A major shift. I did a major shift. Sink or swim. Sink or swim. That's what it's all about. I had to get away from my daughter. You gonna either sink or you gonna swim.
And hang in there, right?
And Lydia, as far as other channels watching you, I rather have non-content creators watch because they are actually watching. Yeah. So that's how I feel about that. I like my non-content creators watching more.
We love them
because they actually pay attention.
That's the goal, right? That's the goal.
Because you always have to remember they come in as strangers and then they come as friends, then they hit that little button and then they become fans, and those are the ones that never leave. How we did Arnell. Like Arnell, where the video? Where you been? Where's that girl? And then she came back. It was good, even after she had a baby, but now it's a little bit, and I don't want to say dry because content creators, we think we putting out the, you know what I mean, the best that we can put. She's got a lot. She's a new mom, first time. So and I'm sure it's hard, but I think she's gonna start doing more of Instagram.
And
Because she's been
TikTok.
doing
She's on TikTok heavy.
Yeah, she's doing that mostly because she's got a lot of sponsors.
And
Her
then the
sister
thing
had a
is,
channel over
she
a
had
million.
a major lifestyle change. So you're gonna get
Yeah.
a different person,
But
right?
she was tired. She was tired before.
Oh, okay.
She really wasn't enjoying it. So she really wanted to pull away anyway. You know, so because she did it forever. Her sister walked away from a million. She had 1 million followers. Her sister
Over
walked
a
away.
million.
She walked
Over a
away
million.
because it gets to be. I said a lot of times people don't understand. It just gets to be so much. Think about this. A bad marriage. You got this real nice house, and you just walk away. People think you crazy.
Mhm.
They think ain't nothing like your peace of mind. I've done it. I know other women did it. You walk. You walk away. Because if I would have stayed with that same man 18 years ago, I would not have the life I had. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
It's only
Absolutely not.
things, people. It's only things. I keep saying
And
that.
then with 1 million followers, shoot, that channel probably just churning, right?
Yeah. Did she
It's
leave
probably
all
Because
her videos up? I don't know what she did. She must have did
at
something.
one time, her sister
Yeah, the one that had.
took out a lot of her stuff.
That's
She
what I'm
had took.
saying. So
Oh my
something,
God! I was
something
like,
went
what the
on.
heck happened?
Something
Like
went on that we don't know about.
she
That's what it
snatched
is.
down everything. I was like, what is going on? And then
Something
she was trying
happened.
to do a fitness channel.
Yeah.
But then she slowly got back into makeup because when I first saw her, it was makeup. And even though I don't do a lot of makeup, I used to enjoy her makeup videos. And then
right.
when I saw her sister, and I was like, okay, let me check her channel out too. And she was doing a lot of wig installments and recreating
Okay.
celebrity wigs, and it was fun. So I was like, okay, I like her. But yeah, when she got pregnant, I was so excited. We was excited.
We was excited. Oh goodness.
I was kind of
I'll
like,
be right
I was
back. Hold on.
excited and also on.
Go ahead. She said she's gonna be back.
Okay. I was excited and also a little scared for her because I'm like, y'all seem like y'all ain't been together that long.
Oh yeah, I noticed that. Everybody noticed it.
And I was like, why did she decide to make a baby with this guy? Like,
Keke Palmer.
okay.
Keke Palmer, same reasons.
I was
Getting
like,
older
okay.
and we gonna have a baby. Yeah.
And I feel like if she could, she would have a second one just so she can have a
Lydia
second one.
said she did it too. I'm telling you, you'll walk away. I had a baby in arm, no job. You just walk.
Yeah, when you fed up.
And you like,
that's all I can stand. Can't stand
go
no more.
find you a hole to live in. That's what you do, and you continue on and work.
Yeah, you make it happen.
Yep. So you just walk away. I think my baby was 15 months. He was about 15.
Oh, he was a baby. Yeah.
He was a baby. And he was under a lot of stress too, because he was crying all the time. Soon we got back to mama, he was like just all giggly and smiley again.
Oh wow.
And when he got in trouble, oh girl, he was trying to get to my mama. Oh, because he knew if he got to my mama, he wasn't going
he gonna be all right.
Oh my G. He had took the powder and shook it all over the bathroom. The whole floor was white. I'm like, girl, he had to dash in between my legs. He would go. Grandma. Don't you touch it neither.
I know.
I
They
have
don't
to
want
pull
you
the
to touch
pictures
the
out.
grandkids.
Oh, you got to pull the pictures out.
I need to pull the pictures out because Carrie cut her hair one time.
Oh God.
She was three. I think she was 3 or 4. She had to be like 3 or 4 years old. And I'm sitting up here like, what's going on with this girl hair? And she cut the front. It was like a bang. It was crazy. I was so mad. And I was like, I literally was like, this girl done hid the hair, never found the hair. She must have flushed it down the toilet.
Probably.
Oh wow.
I literally was like,
my little sister did that.
I told her, I was like, we finna go take a nap. She was scared to death. I could not do nothing to her. I was like, we finna go take a nap. Because I couldn't yell, I couldn't fuss, I couldn't do nothing. I was just like,
That's when you just got up.
Yeah. Because I was like, she got it, honestly, because I started doing my hair and stuff very young. And she just, yeah.
And probably watching you do her and stuff. And it's like,
Let me see what I can do. Yeah.
Oh
So, but she had enough sense enough to throw the hair somewhere where I never saw it. I never saw the hair.
You never found it.
I never found the hair. And I'm trying to remember how I noticed that her hair, I think it was because I was combing her hair. And I was like, hold on. It was like one piece was up here and this piece. Oh my God. I was just like, I can't believe this girl got her hair. Okay, great. Yep. I was like,
I tell you what, I ain't have the empty nest syndrome. Lydia, did you have empty nest syndrome when your children left? Girl, I could have gave a party. It was hard. It was, it really, when you're trying to be a good parent, it's hard. When you hear people say it's easy, I'm like, yeah, right. I don't know what party you raised. Who raised? I was so glad I ain't have more than two. I was like, thank you. And they was 5 years apart. So when the oldest graduated,
here come the youngest.
I look back and it was 5 years. I was like, Jesus. Oh, Lord. But everybody had their baby in time. That's what I see. People don't let babies be babies. Oh, they can bathe. They still. Girl, that baby is still a baby. That's what I see a lot. And a lot less affection. I see that a lot.
And, I have a whole new appreciation for my mom. I only had a boy. She had 4 girls. And being in the salon doing hair, I was like, I don't know how she did it.
We do it.
My mama had 3 girls.
We do it. You do it.
3 girls with a
through
lot
the grace
of
God. That's what it is.
It was all ready and stuff, and she would always get us ready. My aunt would come get us, and we actually went to church with my aunt. And I was, because my mom would be looking exhausted, just getting us ready. But she had us ready, dressed cute, hair cute, standing there waiting for my aunt. 4 girls.
Wow.
You never know how things gonna work out. I remember with my divorce, I had worked in my father-in-law's office, so that was like no job. So what the babysitter, I'm gonna tell you, think back to what happened, how people just come in your life. She said, what I'm gonna do, she said, I'm not gonna charge you. So you put that money back. See, I'm telling people, you never know. And that's how I got a lump sum.
How generous, right?
Girl, and what I would do, I would mail it up to my mama. And that's the time you got the money orders. And I would say, God, please get her that money. Because I ain't want him to find it.
Wow.
I know. Because I was a baby. I was a baby having a baby. And he was trying to be a daddy. And we were both young. We were both too young to be married. We really was.
Move, T. Move.
Yeah.
But you were smart enough and matured enough to get out of it.
I'm so grateful.
You was locked into it 10, 15 years, right?
Because I was just grateful. When I look back, when I generally and I did the same thing, and I remember that. I say, when I leave this house, I ain't never coming back. So I sat back until I was ready. Girl, I went up to my mama. He can't tell me I come to pick y'all up. I said, I already filed for divorce. No, I ain't going. And I have done that with everything from my jobs. I never crossed back over. My mom say once you walk out of doodle, you walk back and you know what I mean, because you done mashed it all up. It's even worse than before.
Yeah.
So I never, I never go back. And I'm so happy that, because I know my sister-in-law, she stayed in it longer than she should have, but she finally did get up the courage, and she was the one making the money.
I mean, some women don't just stay for months. Some of them, they stay to say, I got a husband.
Yeah. And some of them, I know one girl, she was just scared to leave. Some people are just like, this going to be hard. It's going to be too hard, and everybody's different. And I'm just glad I wasn't that one to
Yeah, that, and some people have, that illusion of always perfect.
I don't know what I thought
they
it
put them
was.
little pictures on, Facebook. And
I don't even know what I thought it was.
And they be going through all kind of mess,
But I tell you once I got out of that first marriage, I say, baby, I get back in this, I'm gonna know what I'm gonna try.
So that was good. You learned early.
I get divorced. I got divorced in 1978, and I didn't get remarried to 2001. And we dated for about 11 years.
So you were still.
I'm gonna make a show. I'm like, child, I ain't got time for that no more.
Going through that. And then when you
that's the only thing when you're an older woman, you can't wait 11 years. It's so long, you know what I mean? So
and then when you're a woman of a certain age, when you're real young, he cute, he this, he that, you look more at the superficial, but when you older, you be looking for the real deal. Okay, what does this person bring to the table? What is his character? How does he treat women? You looking more, at the real things than just the superficial. Yeah.
What I notice, most older women that I know, they have their own home, they have their own pensions and whatever. So they have to be really careful because you don't know what the motive is coming in.
Yep.
know. So if he don't have a house, and people be talking about you up that time. I remember my friend one time, she said something about this man. I said, he got a car. Benny, I said, well, if he got a bicycle, I don't want it. I ran there talking. Oh, who want him on the bicycle? I don't. You don't either, Lydia.
Look,
leave me out of here, Betty.
They always be, saying like women gold diggers, and they looking for, the financial. It be some men looking for the financial.
Some women looking for it now. So on both sides.
Look at all that hair. Let me get that hair. Let me get there.
Let me please. Because I was like, that
what you say, I will give it to you.
You can have it, because baby, it's been in all day. I'm so tired. Yes, and I love
Jania, have you had a giveaway before? Because I want to do a giveaway.
Not yet, no.
I think it'll be good.
You know what I'm gonna give away?
Beyonce.
I know she ain't finna give away Beyonce products.
I only got a few. It ain't that whole big box.
Yeah, I'm like, child, please. That's expensive.
I
told her, make sure it goes for a month. Make sure it's long, and they got to do some stuff. So
yeah, that's why I'm trying to find out
the 4,000 hours.
Because look, I know that YouTube has certain rules around it, so that's why I want to make sure I'm aware of that. So I'm gonna look it up.
But people do it all the time. So now the first one I've ever seen. Now, Jimmy, have you seen this where people gonna offer you something, but they're gonna put you in a raffle? I just saw that the other day.
I have seen drawings done, like if you answer questions, no,
they was talking about money.
Oh no, I don't know.
Money?
Yeah, money for the prize.
No.
So money to get in it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know
like a
how, what you
raffle,
call
pay
it?
for
You
raffle
call that
ticket.
not the sweepstakes.
Raffle
You call,
ticket.
yeah, raffle.
No, I've never
They
seen that on
raffling it.
YouTube.
They raffling it off.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. I just want to
Oh
have
no, I was trying
like,
to get you to think. She thinking slow.
yeah, like pick it, just
No.
pick
Uh,
somebody.
okay. Yeah. And you get the little
Yeah, like you said, like
do the wheel.
yeah, like follow me on Instagram and you do this and you do that.
Yeah.
Then you know
And
you
sometimes
enter.
those, yeah, I know.
I
don't
did that
know.
with the baby doll.
Yeah, something like that. But I'm not trying to collect any financial.
No,
I'm just trying to, get some exposure.
Yeah,
That's
absolutely.
it.
Listen, y'all finna see the ugly side of Jamie because
What
I
you
got
getting ready to do? Cornrow?
flat these crap up so I
She
can go to
she
bed.
would tell her she would let your head.
Look,
She be
Jamie,
right in all that
cornroll
hair.
it. Just cornroll it and twist your ends. That's gonna be too cute. Cornroll it going back. You only got to do maybe 4 of them.
Do she have to wet it or anything?
She could put a little something on it for just a little something, Jamie.
Listen,
Lord.
A little leave-in, just a little leave-in. A little water, a little oil, That'll be cute.
We are close to wash day, so we're not doing. We're not
just
doing
put that
all
puff on back top of that
head. My brains was squeezing out my ears, so I had to take that down. I'm like, child, I'm tired. It's been a long day. I've been working since 7 o'clock this morning, and
I was up before that, girl. I was mopping this morning.
I was up. I just was working.
I was mopping.
I had a lady that came into the student salon, y'all. Oh my god, this was the last client I had
always that way.
last week. And she wanted like a teeny weeny afro. Say her hair might have been like that.
Yeah.
She wanted it about like that.
Okay.
And she wanted, the clippers.
Uh-huh.
I only used that clipper on the mannequin, right? I'm like, why I get hurt? I'm like, and I'm told my instructor. I'm told my instructor, I'm gonna need some guidance here. And then I had left my clippers at home because I don't need these. So I had left them at home, and she was like, my instructor, I got some clippers. Like, you gonna do this, right? And so I did the whole shebang, the washing and conditioning, blow dry. Like I said, it's about like this, right? Blew out, right? And so, she said, I'm gonna start you off, and she started it off and stuff and got it down. Then she said, now you gotta shape it, and she want me to look in the mirror, make sure it's proportioned, right? And we got it all down, and lady said, I want it in like a wash and go. I'm like, oh my God. And she was like, you're gonna have to re-wet it and use, we got a little gel kind of product that we use.
Yeah.
You gotta be real careful because it got a strong hole, right? You gotta portion it out correctly. So I did it. I did it. I had called myself telling her how to do a wash and go, like thinking I ain't gonna have to do it. And I followed what I, told her to do. And I had put a lot of conditioner on it because that's all I did. I didn't shampoo it again. I just put conditioner on it, kind of, just made them curls pop with that conditioner and rinsed it out. And I put that gel in my hand. And I was all like this. And I told my instructor, I said, I'm done. I said, come look at it. She said, what did you use? What tool did you use? I said, and she's like, you and your fingers, you and your hands. And she grabbed like a little tangle teaser brush. Like, come on, so we can do this. And then when she got there, she was like, perfect. Because I was like this, Jamie. I was
You was doing your thing. Listen, it was working too.
Yeah, because I don't use the comb no more.
Cause she had a little, grain on the edges. You know how that gray could be a little stubborn, baby. I was all like that. And she was like, perfect. She's like, ooh, I love it.
Why when you ask a man to do something, they so slow?
Because they don't want to do it.
Go on and do it.
She's so funny.
Betty's something else. But yeah, Jamie.
I had actually this morning. I had a very nice braid out. However, this one little section up here decided they wanted to act stupid, and I ain't feel like.
Because some areas do what it want to do. Like this done totally freezed out here, but I'm getting ready to do it.
Look at this. I think I wrote this a couple of years ago. I ain't got the date. Personal goals and ideas, intermittent fasting, social media, bedtime at 11 p.m., build a community of friends, yoga and meditation, read daily, pray daily, no added sugar to coffee.
So how much of that are you practicing right now? Is it everything?
No, because I add the creamer. The creamer got sugar in it. But the first coffee I don't do is stay black until 3 o'clock. Pray daily, yes. Read daily, not as much as I should, but it's going to start though. Yoga and meditation, not as much as I used to say. That's going to start back. Build community of friends, yep. Bedtime, nope. Intermittent.
You go to bed after or before 11?
It depends.
Okay.
A lot of times, it's after 11.
Oh, is it?
Just after, I know. And sometimes it's not. Sometimes I be knocked out before 10 o'clock too. So.
Oh, I plan on it because I'm like, it's 7 o'clock. Okay.
Yes, 7.
Listen, I was laughing because I don't know if you probably know Passionately Intrigued Art. Trish. And I didn't know she was in Florida. She was at Bike Week this weekend.
Oh, okay.
In Daytona, but she was at her hotel. I'm assuming it was a hotel, and they watched the rocket launch last night. I was like, child, I was asleep. And that thing literally launches in my backyard. Like I could look out my window and see the launch. The Cape is probably about 40 minutes from me.
And you totally missed
it. Girl, I was asleep. And it happened around, I think she said it was around 10:50 something. Girl, I would not be heck out. Matter of fact, I was like, I told my kids, y'all let that dog out and turn the alarm on.
You done pulled the stuff
out. I'm out. And I laughed so hard because I was like, how I missed it. And usually I can feel the sonic boom when it happens, when they launch rockets and stuff. If I did, I thought somebody bumped something.
I'm pretty sure. So open it up out.
Wow.
Listen, this virus, whatever this virus I am still trying to get rid of, whatever it was, don't catch it. Okay.
I know everybody said Erie Frog was sick too. And it held on. It held on to him.
Everybody I've seen on TikTok and Instagram who have talked about it in videos have literally said they have fought it 2 to 4 weeks.
Wow.
And I've asked nurse friends, I've asked on the news, they've been talking about it, like, because they don't have a name for it. People, it kind of feels like the flu. Body aches, fatigue, loss of appetite. I mean, literally loss of appetite. Couldn't eat. I'm still not this would have been gone. Appetite still not fully back. And I ate earlier this morning and I still wasn't super hungry, but I knew I need to eat because I take stuff at night. So I'm like, I got to eat something. But when I tell you this virus is worse than COVID to me, because
it's still running its course. Yeah.
It literally, it initially, I thought I was having a flare up. I have, like, because I have arthritis and stuff, sometimes I'll have flare ups where I'll be aching like from head to toe. So I'm thinking I'm having a flare up. I call the doctor. I'm like, can you call in the steroid? Because I'm hurting, whatever. And they were like, okay, they called it in. But then it was like the aches and pains, the fever that just popped out of nowhere, body just aching, and my throat had these little weird spots in the back. I had, child, it was a mess.
Ooh,
So
like
I have been taking elderberry, Theraflu, Delsum for the cough, just all kinds of stuff. My daughter had a little bit of it. She didn't it didn't take her out as much as me. That's mainly because I take immune suppressing medication. But when I tell you this thing, I was like, I don't wish this on nobody. You hear me?
One of my girlfriends here, she had something like that, and it took her a while to shake it. Yeah. It really did. And it was still like in her voice.
Yeah.
You could hear it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So listen, wear your mask, wash your hands, do the things that y'all need to do to protect yourself. Because, and I don't go out much, Trish.
It's the kids coming in and out. You got to remember that.
They be around all kind of folks. You know how they go.
And they go to the store or whatever. I know one part of it is my fault because I got lazy about wiping stuff down when I buy stuff, delivery and stuff. I gotten lazy about that, but yeah, I can't be lazy about it because baby, these germs is Hey LP, welcome in.
How you doing?
Yeah.
Wow.
And I know Trish.
I know I've been saying I got to get back on my, little supplements that I take, and my my green tea, my matcha green tea, and lemon. Because when I was taking that consistently, I was just so like strong and able to fight off stuff. LP says I just dealt with that mess and I had lingering symptoms.
Everybody said.
I thought it may be allergy related. Yeah.
Me too, LP. Me too. I was like, okay, this is, my face was stuffed up, headaches, migraine. Like, it was so much going on. And
Sound like y'all needed some castor oil.
Hey,
some castor oil and cod liver oil.
Judy, I was just saying, we got Betty and Jamie up here on the panel, and Jamie just got finished fighting off a virus, and I was just saying that my girlfriend dealt with something like that, and it took a minute to shake it off because I could still like hear it like in your voice and stuff.
Yeah, and the problem was when I thought I was better, and I would do too much, and then I set myself back. And I was in here like, oh my God. And I think it was Keisha.
Don't let Betty find out. That's what she was saying.
Keisha H was like, do you have a inhaler? It'll help. And I was like, I forgot I do have an inhaler. And that did help open up my lungs because, child, it was a lot going on. I was scared. I was very scared. And I was like, I do not want to go to the hospital because and I can't take antibiotics, and it really wouldn't have done anything anyways, because everybody who I talked to or saw a video, they was like, yeah, antibiotics ain't gonna do jack.
Yeah, look what Judy said. She said, yes, it took me at least a month to get over whatever that was.
I had a cold one time last year. That sucker held on for dear life, and it wasn't even bad. It just
lingered. It just lingered. Yeah. LP says, first to everyone dealing with some kind of mess, I still have a cough, headache, and congestion. Wow.
Yeah, so do I. So do I, LP. And it's just been like, okay, Jamie, you've been down with this for 2 weeks. Like, we're going into week 3. And Saturday, was it Saturday? Saturday. I think it was Friday or Saturday. I was like, you know what? Get up and disinfect this room. I took the sheets off. I have that Lysol sanitizing liquid that you put in your washing machine. And I took the sheets off. I took the blankets off. I took the pillows off. I took everything. I wiped everything down. I bleached stuff. I was disinfecting my whole entire bedroom from the door to the bathroom because I was like, I got to get this mess out of here. And I was like, it's just lingering. And then I sleep with a CPAP. So I disinfected that. And yeah, we're Wednesday officially it'll be 3 weeks since I've been dealing with this. And like right now my nose is stuffy. My chest is
I
still
remember Getty's like Jamie and I feeling with, we hadn't seen you and stuff. LP says, oh wow, for real, Judith, dang, just makes me want to learn that much more about what foods and plants can help. Yeah, me too.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then he
Absolutely.
said,
And I really do need to try
exact
sea
same
moss
3
again.
weeks. Okay, LP said it's been 3 weeks too. And then it says, heck,
I got sea moss too, girl.
Inculated. Well, I'm not sure how to pronounce that for a year now. Inculated, like immune, probably.
Yeah.
Judith, I started taking sea moss, and I have to say it makes me feel very good. That's good. I want to try sea moss too.
Judith, is there a way to make sea moss not so it's the texture and it's making me want to gag right now just thinking about it.
It's a texturized.
So how do you consume it? You just say,
that's it. The one I got don't taste bad, but see, I don't have texture.
It's not even the taste because there's
it's
flavored
the texture.
ones. It's the texture and it feels like no God, I'm not gonna say it because it's making me
I know.
Yeah, it's just a texture thing. I tried it and I was like so excited, and I think I got it
I got a mango
during the pandemic, as a matter of fact. And then there's this one YouTuber, she sells these different flavors ones. So I keep saying I'm gonna order it just to see because people say that it tastes good, so it don't. But
can't you like maybe put it in a smoothie or something? Maybe that'll help.
I tried.
Judy said the one she got is a gel that is mango and strawberry, and it tastes good.
Okay.
And she said the texture isn't too bad. You may have to go to one of those.
Y'all two can stay on, but I got to go because if I don't go now, I won't be able to eat.
Okay,
go eat
all
your
right.
food.
Go ahead.
Y'all having a good time. And Jamie. All right, I'm watching. Your moderator's still here, but I'm watching. Okay, I'm gone. Y'all be good. This was enjoyable.
Yeah. How we be talking,
This like the sister circle.
Yeah, that part.
Mm-hmm. Sisters fight too.
Until our next tea party.
Next, don't start. I ain't working on Saturday and Sunday. Will have to be one day during the week. That's what I'm saying. It has to be one day during the week. So, and you know what? Another thing I did too, and it feels so homey in here. I just changed like the lamps around and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Your lighting, it all looks good. It really
but it looks better now, girl.
It looks good.
Yeah. I'm looking at it now. But but that's why I like my house to feel, really nice. Houses are living things, y'all. People say I'm crazy, but I strongly believe.
No, I believe it. I believe it because after scrubbing my room down, I felt better. I mean, granted, I was in pain, but still,
you felt better.
I felt better after because I was like, I had to disinfect everything, and I'm trying to keep these germs out of here. And my daughter,
I'm gonna take my sea moss right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get me some. I'm gonna get me some this weekend.
Now there's a Jamaican sea moss drink. that my girlfriend brings me
Okay,
sometimes.
bye-bye, everybody.
I can stand that. It's in a drink and it's like it's not that thickness. And I was like, that I can drink, but
Ooh.
it's the
Oh
texture.
no.
It's the texture for me.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to try it though. Cause I know I need to, give me some good supplements and take them to, try to fight off some of this stuff.
I heard they have CMOS pills. I just need to go on Amazon and grab some and see if that's easier to deal with because they have them in a capsule. I just don't know if they're as effective as the gels and the actual CMOS. I watched somebody make it and do the whole, soaking it and getting the dirt out of it and doing all this stuff. And I was like, okay. Because during the pandemic,
purchase.
during the pandemic, it was like, what's that guy? He's passed away now. Dr. CB. I think it was his website that people were like going crazy during the pandemic trying to get the
because his following, they've been into that stuff.
Yeah.
But we got some good like local like health food, type stores. So I'm gonna try the major one. Y'all got Whole Foods. Do y'all have Whole Foods down there?
Not in this area, no.
Okay. I'm gonna try Whole Foods, but there's a place over, not too far where they would sell all kind of, supplements and stuff. And I'm gonna try over there and see what they got too. And I'm gonna start doing it in my matcha green tea with my lemon, to try to fight off some of this stuff.
Yeah, definitely. I got some elderberry syrup and
that's supposed to be
that's
really
helping.
good.
Yeah, that's helping. And just trying to lots of fluids. I drink water 99% of the time. Tonight I'm drinking some tea, cold tea. But baby, I have gone through several boxes of tea, peppermint tea, ginger tea, all the teas. Trying to
They said that ginger is really good for you too. So say if you made a green tea and then like you heat up your water, you pour that over the ginger, like all those good properties come out. And then what I do is I take a whole lemon and I squeeze that in there. That's like your day's worth of vitamin C, right?
Yeah.
So
it's because you did the thumbs up. iPhone.
But stuff like
Apple
that.
products.
I mean, we got to, because I think we know what to do. We just got to do it. Right.
Yeah, because during the pandemic, I also learned about boiling the pineapple skin. When you peel off the skin of the pineapple and boiling it with ginger and turmeric, a little bit of black pepper because your turmeric absorbs better, and cinnamon sticks, and either lemon or orange. I used to do orange because it kind of gave it a little bit more sweetness to it. But I learned that from this channel. Jesus.
That sound like that.
Yardy Belly TV. It's a Jamaican couple that I've been following for a while now, and I learned that from them, and I was like, okay. And you just you strain it and make it. It's a tea, so you drink it, and it helps with your immune system, and it helps with my joints and stuff. Hey, Kenneth.
Hey, Kenneth.
It helps with the joints and stuff, and I just have not.
And see, I need that because I have arthritis up through here, my neck.
Yeah.
And when this weather
with the cold, oh God, please.
And even with like if we have bad storms, like really bad snow, thunderstorms, I feel it. That's why I always say I'm returning somewhere that's warm. Like I would like California or Nevada, something like that.
Yeah, with a little bit drier heat.
That's what I
Because
need.
Florida is muggy. It's so. Last night we had a storm, and girl, I was like, "Why am I hurting so bad?" Yeah, the storm was out there.
The
Just
storm does it. I'm
it
telling
was
you.
coming down. I was like, "Oh my god!" And that's the thing I'm so sad about because I told you, hair is my passion. I love the industry. I love all of it, and it's just the matter of not being, first of all, not being able to stand for those 12 and 14 hours like I used to, but also my shoulders, my shoulder,
Yeah, all that
girl,
arm washing.
and this, because I was in the age of the round brush. Okay, we was I was in the age of the round brush revolution. Okay, we listen. We used to round brush their hair and get their hair smooth and make it look like they had a whole relaxer and they ain't never had now.
Well, my instructor, since I got like 2.5 months left, and she was like, "Okay, what you guys, gonna do afterwards?" And she was like, "Trish, I already know you, gonna work on your YouTube channel and using this as knowledge." Yes, yes. Cause I'm doing those blow dries, girl. I be sweating. I said, "Oh my, no, ma'am, no,
Yeah.
ma'am."
It's it's a lot. It's a lot. And but I started braiding hair very, very young. Mainly because my cousin used to braid her hair and I would watch. Like, she would
That's
do
how
all
I
the cousins'
learned.
hair and I would watch, and then my grandmother had them pillows with the tassels on it and I would sit
Mm-hmm.
there and I'd be imitating what she doing on them tassels, and then my mom bought me them Barbie heads back in the day and
Mm-hmm.
all of that. So she knew from a young age that I was gonna do something in
I
the hair.
did everything on my dolls, then my little sisters,
Yeah.
and that's how I learned watching my big cousins.
Yeah.
Watching them
Yeah.
because I couldn't believe my little sisters and my nieces do not know how to cornrow. I couldn't believe it. I was like, "How you not know how to cornrow?" Right?
No.
But I
Mm-mm.
guess they just don't.
Nope. And
I
my
was
old
like, I did
hairdresser.
everything to my little doll that if
Yes.
it had some hair, I was gonna do something to it. Everything.
Yes. My
Rollers.
hairdresser used to be cracking up because she was older, much older than me.
Mhm.
And I would be like, "Okay, Miss Brown, I want you to cut it this way, let me cut it." And then I was like, "Can you curl it this way?" And I comb it out myself because and she was like, "This girl finna be a hairdresser. She gonna be a hairdresser." Because I'd be like, don't curl it too tight this time. Do this, do that." And she be like, "Oh my God." But when we lived in San Francisco, oh my
Mhm.
God, and lived on the military base, and there was one black stylist, Trish.
Mhm.
This lady didn't know what she was doing. She fried my hair off. Okay,
Oh
she did
man.
a relax. She was doing a relaxer on
Mhm.
my hair.
Mhm.
She walked away from it. She was doing something else. She came back, and like when she was rinsing it, I could feel my hair
And
falling
your
off.
hair don't even take all that. I could tell that.
Yeah.
She should have went through that, and that should have been it.
She fried it off. So I might have to pull out pictures one day. Literally, I went from having long hair to about this much hair. And it
Wow.
was it was like this little weird bump curl. It was horrible. I was like 12, 13 years old. So
But
bad.
you know what, Jamie? With the whole hair thing, you get stylists, you get some that are overall they can do it, right?
Mhm.
They
Yep.
they can do it. Then you get the ones they can keep it healthy, but they might not be the best at styling.
At styling. And that's what my old hairdresser, when we came back to
Right.
Florida and
Uh-huh.
she saw my hair, this lady literally cried. She said, "I'm gonna get my baby hair back." She was like, "I'm gonna get my baby hair back," and she did. And baby, when I tell you, when I went to hair school and I cut my hair on purpose, she was
Mhm.
like, "I know you lying." I
Look,
said, "But this
Judy
time
got a
we did it
question.
on what happened."
Judy got a question now. Judy, um, Jamia was a stylist for many years, and her question is, what solution do you have if your hair is thinning?
Honestly, it all depends on heredity, or if it's medication, if it's, atmosphere. It's all different ways.
It could be different factors.
Yeah, it's different factors.
Mhm.
Biotin definitely helps with the hair, but if you have a family history of balding, sometimes, or not balding, thinning, it might not be a whole lot you can do about it, unfortunately.
It
Definitely
could be
products.
medication too.
Yeah,
So you
medication,
gotta
and
check
that's my
those side
problem right now.
effects. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, one of my medications is a chemo derivative, so yeah, it can cause a lot of hair shedding. So I take folic acid to balance that. Come on, biotin and things like that. Luckily for me, heredity helps because my mom has a ton of hair and it's coming back with a vengeance since we stopped relaxing it. She still gets color. Come on. My dog is back here trying to get on the bed. Come on.
Yeah,
Anyway,
so it
yeah.
depends on, a variety of factors. Now, what we've been told, in school is, have people go to the dermatologist just to make sure,
Yeah,
it's
if
not.
you can find if you can
Yeah.
find somebody with one of those, um, I forgot what it's called.
What
My
they call
brain
them, a
is,
trichologist?
yes, that can go in there and kind of diagnose what's going on with your scalp, because sometimes it's a follicle issue. Sometimes, yeah.
Mhm,
Like
mhm.
I lost my temples when I was pregnant with my child, my
I
daughter.
got my temples, and I lost some edges with braids that was so tight. The little braid
Yeah,
came off my little hair. It was still in there.
yeah. Let me tell you something. My
Mhm,
hair was so thick during my son's pregnancy that I
mhm.
didn't even realize I lost a patch until
Wow.
way later. And I
Mhm.
was like combing my hair, and I was like, "What is that?" And I looked in the mirror. I was like, "Girl, it was about this much." And
Okay.
but I had so much hair, I couldn't,
Mm.
I couldn't even see it.
Well,
I
at least
told my,
you had enough to cover it. Judy
Jesus.
said, "Yeah, I may be doomed. My mom hair has thinned, not bald, but thinner than it used to be. Mine is doing that. Is she on any medication? Because it could still be medication."
Yeah,
For both of you. Because I've had some clients come in and I'm like, okay, I mean, it was bad. Like, I'm like,
yeah,
okay, what am I supposed to do? And that's why I asked my, instructor. I said, well, I know it's heredity, but what else could be? And she said it could be
yeah.
medication.
Medications, atmosphere, just sometimes it's water. Sometimes it's a lot. And the key thing for me and my students when I was teaching is the consultation is so key. And
It could
it's
be
so
blood
key.
pressure medication, Judy.
Yeah,
It could be that.
yeah. You
Mm-hmm.
got to, and you got to read the fine print of
Mm-hmm.
those
Those side
medications,
effects. Yeah.
because sometimes they be buried down there deep, and you'll be like, oh my god, like I didn't even know. So, and then um it, especially when I relaxers was real heavy, you got to ask all the questions,
You do.
because people will not tell you everything, and they
Mm-hmm.
won't say something, and then you end up frying it off, and you're like, what the heck? And then they be like, well, I am on such and such and such. You be like, you couldn't say that when I was asking all the questions, because I
They
used to
be trying
sit
to keep
down.
that. Some of them have scalp issues,
Mm-mm,
you looking like, okay, what's going on here, right?
mm-mm.
I
No,
should
one
be
of my
like,
clients who is,
what's
yeah.
what's going on here? What's this spot? I will ask.
Hmm.
Let me see.
Okay, LP, thank you
All
so
right,
much for coming
LP.
in.
Yeah, I'm getting ready to shut it
Hey,
down too.
Izzy.
Oh, hey,
Listen, one
Izzy.
of my
Thank you for
clients,
joining.
one of my clients, I don't know if I'm trying to remember if I told this story on a video or not.
Mm-hmm.
Trish, this lady made me a better stylist. Let me tell you something.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Jesus. She would come in and
Mm-hmm.
the first consultation was not a consultation, it was a job interview.
Oh my goodness.
She was like, I need to know such and such, da, 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 da. And she said she wanted her relaxer on and off her head in 13 minutes.
It's some that come in there like that.
And I
Very
said,
demanding
and she had that kunta, okay? She got that.
oh,
And
you
she,
gonna have to
listen,
work that through.
I mastered getting on that relaxer in less than 2 minutes, okay? I was getting that stuff on there because I was like, you ain't giving me but 13 minutes. And she would make me set a timer and everything.
Uh-huh. But see, the thing is, Jamie, like you said, that made you a good stylist because what they say, time is money, right?
Yeah.
Get them in, get them out. Get them in, get them out.
And that lady, I'm telling you, when I was leaving Virginia, and she was like, "Oh my God, who's gonna do my hair?" I said, "Baby, that's somebody else's problem because I'm out of here." Yeah,
And
good luck with that.
that's kind of my thing. I mentioned this earlier, Jamie. I don't know if you were on. I said my true passion is natural hair, health, and educating and empowering women to manage their own hair.
Yeah.
Now, if
Absolutely.
you know it's you do need to go to the stylist maybe for certain things, get your cuts, and some people just can't do it. Some people don't want to do it. They want to go there, and, to each his own. But for those that want to be able to manage, because I get so many people that say, I just don't know what to do. I don't know what products to use. I don't know, that's more my passion. So
yeah. Absolutely.
and I feel like I've gotten what I needed, out of the experience. And that's what I went into it as, this is going to be experience. And she was like, it's all kind of areas of cosmetology. You're going to have to determine, where you're going to take this and what you're going to do with it. So
absolutely.
well, that's kind of that's where I'm at.
Yeah. And it didn't happen until later. I want to say the early 2000s is when I noticed a shift in people just doing a particular niche in hair. Like we had colorists, we had people who did cuts, we did, but I personally was like, I ain't limited nobody. I'm gonna be in everybody, man. You want color, you gonna get it. You want to relax it, you gonna get it. You want some braids, you want to weave, you want a haircut, I'm doing it all. And
that's how my instructor is. And she's been in the industry over 30 years. And baby, she can whip it out. As far as color, oh my God, she is so talented. Color cut, and all these people are natural. Some people walk out of there, you think they got to relax, and the color, tri-color. I mean, she is fantastic. And then some days I go in there, I say, okay, why you all foo-foo, got your eye makeup and stuff? She said, somebody may want eyebrow arch, or so she advertising it so they can say, oh, I like that. She
I
did it all.
My own eyebrows, my own face. Listen, the only thing I didn't get into was bikini wear,
though, because she's been at it over 30 years, and that's why the school, that was her dream. Having the school, that was her dream. And she said, I wanted to be the instructor for my first class. We're the first graduating class, and she said, I'm graduating with you guys. She's like, I'm graduating with you guys.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That's awesome. So it's a grind, and I'm so excited for you to finish and be able to say, I'm done.
I'm done.
I'm finished.
More YouTube stuff. I'm excited about that. But I really enjoyed the journey. and the people that I met. And I always like tell the people that come in and get their hair done that I appreciate them, because you gotta, sit there, with a student. Yeah. So
Yeah,
but
it's something else, ain't it? The stories that
okay.
I
Well, I'm
have,
gonna wrap it
baby.
up, Jamia. Been on here for a nice little while. I appreciate you. You such a sweetheart. I really appreciate you.
No problem. I'm getting ready to take this hair fluid and go to bed.
I know. Get you some rest, and you
Yes.
gotta. I know you feeling a whole lot better, but you still gotta, take care.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm still going. I'm gonna behave. I promise. Because I don't want to hear Mama Betty mouth. Okay.
You
I
gotta
know
take
she's looking
care.
at me right
You
now.
gotta take care, because you got your mom, your kids. You gotta take care of yourself.
I have not seen my mom in almost it's been about 3 weeks. I talk to her on FaceTime just about every day, but I have not been around her.
Yeah,
And
because you
I'm
don't
like,
want to get her sick. Yeah, thumbs up, guys.
Yep.
Thumbs up, guys. I appreciate you.
Thumbs
Thank
up,
you guys for joining. Thank you, Jamie. Thank you, Betty. Betty's still in the chat. Thank you, Betty. And I'll see y'all next time. Oh, what's that? What's that?
Oh,
Peace.
do two things. Yeah, do the two. Yeah,
Give
and
me some.
it'll wait. Cover your eyes a little bit, because I think if you focus on your eyes a little bit. No, I mean like in.
Oh, there you go.
There you go. Yeah, because it'll focus. It'll focus on
All
your
right.
eyes.
All right, Jamie. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.